Et salut tout le monde, c'est Stott. On se retrouve ce soir enfin pour la suite de Game of Thrones, le jeu Telltales. Donc, je sais plus du tout où on était arrivé. On va se remémorer ça avec le récap de tout ce qui s'est passé avant. Donc j'espère que vous allez bien depuis le temps. La dernière fois que j'ai streamé, c'était pour le tournoi Street Fighter V, qui a plutôt bien marché. C'était cool. Alors, on va mettre jouer. Commencez l'épisode 5. Quand vous jouez au jeu du trône, vous devez tuer ou mourir. Cersei Lannister. Donc, allez, c'est parti. Alors, je regarde vite fait si ça commence à arriver. Alors, c'est ici. Parfait. Donc après, il nous restera qu'un seul épisode. Je pense pas faire mon fou ce soir, faire les deux d'un coup. Et donc, hop, j'arrive. Ok. Allez, c'est parti pour l'épisode 5. Salut French Fantasy. J'espère que tu vas bien. Là, c'est la soirée télé, c'est Game of Thrones. Oui, le tournoi que tu as failli gagner, effectivement, 5. Je suis d'accord, tu as failli. Bonsoir 5, j'espère que tu vas bien. Eh ben, il est bien silencieux ce chargement. Ne me dites pas que la PS4 a du mal ce soir avec la mise à jour, même pour les jeux solo. Je n'espère pas.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
Tu as failli à ta mission.
You'd help the Second Sons. Guide them into Marine.
I can't, Asha.
This could be our only chance.
Get them into the city. Help them liberate Marine. And I will see that you are rewarded.
Garrett Tuttle.
Oh,
ok.
I'm a friend.
Je m'occupe de ça tout de suite après le récap.
Don't move.
Ok.
This is my sister, Sylvie.
Ah, c'est elle qu'elle croyait que... French, elle croyait que c'était sa meuf. Elle croyait que c'était la meuf de... Je sais même plus son nom.
I have to get in there, Sarah. Lord Whitehill is up to something. He's conspiring against my family. And someone in there
Peut-être
is
les deux.
helping
Ouais,
him.
c'est vrai, peut-être.
Andros is hiring
Si tu m'avais
sellswords.
dit ça. Au début, tu croyais que c'était sa meuf.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
I want you to keep an eye on everyone. You never know who you can trust.
I'll do my best.
Rodri!
Ah, c'est vrai. Oh merde, oui, on s'était quitté sur ça. Aïe, aïe,
I've
aïe.
decided to come see for myself.
Comment j'ai pu passer un mois sans donner suite à ce qui s'est passé, quoi. On met pause. Je vais vous faire attendre 2 petites secondes le temps de rehausser ma voix. Voilà, à mon avis, ce sera mieux pour vous.
I was just telling your sister. Father's been looking to make a match for me. And Talia's been such good company. Think she likes me? Or maybe your mother? A flower plucked is still a flower. just dies more quickly. We could be a family, Lord Forrester. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Your mother may need some convincing.
You'll never marry either of them.
Never's such an awfully long time. But let's put our happy day to the side for a moment. Walk with me. Oh. You won't need your sword. Not where we're going.
Ah! Que fait-on? On prend notre épée, on la laisse. À mon avis, ça sent le truc, ça va se retourner contre nous. On la garde? Ah, c'est un qui préfère qu'on garde l'épée. Ok. Ok. French, elle est pas très... Bon, allez, on la garde.
I'm not going without my sword.
I'm afraid
Okay,
you
on
are.
va la garder.
Here, I'll help you.
Voilà. J'aurais pas dû la garder, en fait.
There. Doesn't that feel better? Oh, you're coming too.
This is Lord's business, not a child's.
I say she comes. I don't trust her with my men.
How fares your father, Lord Bolton?
Better than yours. Polite of you to ask. I loved playing in the woods when I was your age. Still do. So many places to hide. I've gotten very good at finding people.
Roderick?
It's all right, Talia.
That reminds me. Where's Griff? I expected to be greeted by him on my arrival. Bit of a disappointment to have to show myself in. And here I had such high hopes for Ludson.
Now should I know? Griff and his men are not my concern.
My concerns are your concerns. I assume you forgot that when you took them prisoner. Oh, I really hoped things might be different with you. I hoped we could be friends. After all, I was generous. I've allowed you to keep half your forest. Your livelihood. Yet you went behind my back and called in the Glenmores. I'm not sure how you managed that. The Glenmores have sworn their loyalty to my father.
I knew I couldn't trust the Whitehills, so I asked the Glenmores to keep the peace.
You don't need the Glenmores. You have the protection of the Warden of the North. Well, I'm certainly glad we've sorted this out. Thank you for being so forthcoming. But there's still a price. Ah, here we are.
Arthur!
Roderick!
You disobeyed me. You disrespected me. Someone has to pay. You didn't think it would be you, did you? Your damaged goods. Someone else's leftovers.
No one has to pay. Let's just keep talking.
I'm bored of talking.
No! Stop!
Look at what you've done. I hope it was worth it.
C'est le fils Glenmore.
Please stop! Please!
Talia, don't look away.
No!
It's very important you see what comes of disobedience.
Roderick! Make him stop! Please! Do something!
You'll pay for this, Ramsay!
Please.
Look at him, Talia. See what your brother's done.
Please, please, Lord Ramsay.
Sorry. But they'll never learn otherwise.
Mercy, have mercy! Mercy, my lord!
Alors les Glenmore, c'est ceux qui nous ont permis de capturer Griff.
This is his fault. That's a lot of blood.
I'll see you dead for this!
And that, Talia, is why no one likes your brother. Ah, the poor lad's fainted. Let's give him a minute. You want to kill me, don't you?
Et voilà son futur beau-frère. Enfin, plus maintenant. Oui, voilà, c'est ça.
Go on. Prove how strong you are. Do it for Ethan.
No, Roderick! He's toying with you!
Do it.
À mon avis, faut pas le faire. À mon avis, faut pas le faire. Parce que j'ai pas envie j'ai pas envie de spoiler le j'ai pas envie de spoiler le. Oui, il est dans la série et il meurt pas à cause de. Non, il meurt pas comme ça. Ouais, parce qu'à mon avis, si on essaie de le faire, ça va se retourner contre nous. Non, on va pas.
Come on, Roderick. Your little brother had bigger balls than you. I came here to kill you, but now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Lud tear you to pieces. I never want to come back to this fucking shit stain of a holdfast. I have better things to do than to play wet nurse to you and Lud. So you'll settle this on your own. Last house standing wins.
Quoi?
Otherwise I'll kill you both and be done with it.
There's no need for war. Lord and I have already come to terms.
I've just given you the terms. They're not negotiable. One house left standing. Yours or Lud's? And one more thing.
Ah, c'est horrible.
Can't leave a job half finished. Ready the horses? Not sure you'll have much luck finding other allies.
Oui, à la fin, il n'en restera qu'un. Exactement. Bon, bah, ça commence fort. Ça, il me semblait qu'on était sorti d'un épisode où tout se déroulait plutôt bien. C'est encore la séquence qui va m'être reprochée un peu sur YouTube quand je mettrai le replay. Non mais j'aime bien le générique, après moi je suis pas rémunéré sur YouTube donc je peux le laisser, hein, ça y a pas de souci. T'inquiète pas. Magnifique. Ah ah. Un nid de vipères. C'est vraiment horrible. Hein. Alors... Eh ben, le temps qu'il arrive au râtelier, On a le temps d'aller faire une sieste.
Only a monster could do such a
Non,
thing.
je pense qu'ils ils vont rentrer quand même. Ils allaient pas laisser pendre ça comme ça. Non, 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 non. Il y a un truc là par terre.
Innocent blood shed on Forrester lands. What would father think?
Le chariot à cadavres. Ok. Ils en font plus aujourd'hui des chariots à cadavres.
Arthur. I'm so sorry.
Bah là, je pense que son mariage il va être annulé.
I keep asking myself what we've done to deserve such hate. Did we bring it on ourselves? Or is this house just cursed?
Ramsay Snow is a bloody savage. He shames the entire North.
Yet we're bound by law to obey him. By the gods, I miss the Starks. The Glenmore Guard are gone. Ordered home by Ramsay. So much for having allies.
Ramsay says he's not taking sides anymore. He means to let the strongest house survive. I intend that to
Ils
be
vont vouloir
us.
se venger, faire alliance avec.
But can we even fight them? We don't
Peut-être.
have
Ouais,
the
je sais pas.
numbers.
En vrai, je sais pas.
We don't yet have Ryan back.
Ils vont dire, oh,
And
c'est de
if
ta
Mira's
faute.
right about an army from the south,
Right now, everything depends on Asher. Once he and Malcolm bring us more fighting men, then
Where
we...
is he? Where is my brother?
Oh là. Ah bah la v'là. Dire, c'est fini. Je divorce.
Let me through!
Elena.
Roderick, tell me where he... Oh, no. No. Oh, no. No! Arthur, no! Arthur! It's my fault. I brought him into this. I asked him to help.
Don't look, Elena. You don't need to see this.
Yes, I do! He was my brother. I was there the day he learned to hold a bow. He was so nervous that Father called him Quiver. And now to die. Like this. Tortured. Mutilated.
Ramsay Snow did this. He's a madman.
Ramsay was here because of you,
Oh
Roderick.
putain, connasse.
If they had been your allies.
Elena.
I'm
J'aurais
sorry.
dit de pas se blâmer. Ouais, je sais pas. En même temps, regarde, elle est tout le temps en train de chialer.
Let's get you someplace warm.
How do I do this, Roderick? How do I keep going? Where do I find the strength?
Know that we'll have our justice someday.
Justice won't bring my brother back. You've been such a friend to me, Roderick. Right from the very beginning. I should try to get some sleep. I'm not sure I'll be able to. But I
Qu'est-ce
don't
que
know.
je dis? Allez, 5. Tu n'es pas seul ou je comprends, dors bien. Toi qui trouves toujours les mots justes. Carré. Allez, un petit
What
carré.
else to do?
You're not alone, Elena. I'm here for you, whatever you need.
Thank you, Roderick.
Ah voilà, elle veut toujours se marier, ça va. C'est bien. Ah. Je sais même plus son nom. Ah ouais, Mira. Mira.
Ah, there you are. I haven't seen you. How many ships do you suppose it takes to move an army? Ships? Why in the world would you... Never mind. Mira, I'll be honest.
I took an enormous risk, defying Marjorie to get you into that feast. And you thanked me by making a scene with Lord Andros. In front of everybody. Marjorie saw, of course, and she knew exactly how you got there.
I'm sorry about that. I really did try to be discreet.
But you couldn't, could you? Because you're in over your head. I know it. And Marjorie knows it. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you anymore.
What?
Mira, you're not the girl I knew at Highgarden. She'd never be so reckless. And now, with Garibald refusing to talk to me...
Ah ouais, Garibald, je me souviens de lui.
Just can't risk being associated with you. Not anymore. Marjorie is my only protection without him.
If you abandon me, who'll be there when you need someone?
I don't know. Marjorie, I suppose. I'm sorry, Mira. I truly am. Was it worth it, at least? Sacrificing so much for your family.
Of course it was worth it. They're my family.
And they're very lucky to have you.
Thank you for your help. They'll be very grateful.
I better go before she sees me. She already
Mira
thinks-
Forrester.
Qu'est-ce qu'il veut, lui?
Can I help you?
You need to come with me. Now.
Why would I?
Don't make this difficult.
En prison. Elle a rien fait. Elle a rien fait du tout. Oh, mais bon, ils ont oublié ça, non?
You still angry at me?
What do you think?
I think I deserve a little gratitude.
He's dead. I shouldn't care how it happened. It doesn't feel like I expected. I thought I'd feel lighter. Or something.
Is that
Ils ont
your
la même
way
armure.
of saying
Ouais, c'est vrai.
thank you?
It's the best
Ils n'aiment pas les
you're going to
Pookies.
get.
Ouais, bah ça aussi peut-être.
Oh, we should never have come here. This city. It only holds pain for me, Asher. I was hoping to bury it all with Desor's corpse.
I can't imagine what it must have been like.
Please, I don't want to talk about it again.
Asher, you're back.
Uncle. Let's collect our second sons and get out of
Les
here.
Pookies.
If you did as you were told, Daenerys should deliver.
Daenerys, huh? First names with the Queen now, are we?
Elle est jalouse ou quoi, elle? Attention, la v'là.
Your Grace, my nephew has returned from his mission.
It seems you played your part in the taking of Marine, Asher Forrester. Did you run into any trouble?
Non.
Reports from the battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up.
Oh,
Well, my time is short.
No
si,
battle is
il vaut
without
mieux le dire.
difficulty,
Il y a quelqu'un qui lui a dit.
Grace. But we
Si on lui
fulfilled your
ment.
orders.
All of them?
Aïe aïe.
I heard rumors of an incident in the city. Do you know anything about it?
Je suis obligé de le dire.
Grace.
Sinon elle va dire qu'on
We
n'est pas franc.
encountered the slave master Dizorzo Raza on the way to the signal tower. I regret that he lost his life.
Oh, don't fucking...
You admit it, then? The punishment for defying a queen is death.
Ah merde.
And
Oh
yet
merde.
you come to me for a reward. Why should I let this pass?
Don't you dare.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Don't.
I'm waiting.
It was the heat of battle.
Voilà.
A soldier must keep his head in a fight. You disobeyed me.
Oh putain, possible.
You disappoint me, Forrester. I will not be giving you my second son.
Ah mais quel...
What?
But Your Grace, the mission was a success.
What did I tell you? She was never going to help us.
Your Grace, we risked our lives for you.
And you risk them again with your tongue.
A new day is born in Marine. The slaves have thrown off their collars. There must be a few cutthroats who would fight for the likes of you.
Ah, t'aurais
Now
dit ça.
get out.
I'm terribly sorry.
Moi, je suis sûr, elle aurait dit. Ouais, mais c'est pas une raison.
You have nothing to apologize for, Malcolm. I have other plans for you.
Plans for me, Your Grace?
We never agreed to this.
Asher, please.
I would like you to stay and serve me.
Ah ouais, d'accord.
I have a task for you.
Your Grace,
J'ai dit la vérité.
Humbled, but I owe my allegiance to my family.
C'était au cœur de la
And they will
bataille.
be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped forge.
I am honored you would ask me. Might I discuss it with my nephew first?
Do so.
Ah, parce que là, on a perdu
let me know your
3
answers.
épisodes à faire tout ça pour elle. Hein.
You'd seriously consider staying in Essos?
I'm not sure. This is all
Oui,
rather
c'est ça,
sudden.
bah, c'était une bataille. Hein.
If she does come to Westeros, we'd want Daenerys Targaryen on our side. And now you've angered her, she may need some convincing. It's worth thinking about, you have to admit.
You'd abandon us with the White Hills at our doors. We need every sword.
What's a sword to a dragon? Just think what this alliance might mean for your house. But whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now. The Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
The little queen is right. Marine holds plenty of killers, and I know the worst.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're not like us. To them, killing is a sport. It's fun.
Let them have fun with the White Hills, then. As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I must talk further with the Queen. Don't get yourselves killed.
So, where exactly are we going?
Well, these fighters used to be slaves. If I had to guess, I'd say they'll be trying to live like masters.
Bouh. Ok, on a perdu notre temps. Génial. Ah, Tuttle.
Oh! It's getting worse, isn't it?
We're only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross the bridge the first men built, and from there we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north. We're going south to join Mance and the rest of the free folk.
But look...
That was always the plan, Cotter.
You can't stop me from going north.
I wouldn't try, but I'm not going with you either. And without me...
Sylvie, he's come a long way. He knows what he's doing.
Does he now? Tell me then. How did my brother get that gash in his arm? You dressed his wound up well enough. But why'd he get hurt in the first place?
Merde, je me souviens plus.
What does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter! I'm asking Fishface here.
Sylvie!
Don't
merde,
Sylvie
c'était quoi?
me. I want
Des
to hear it
sauvageons,
from
je crois.
him.
Je crois que c'était ça, ouais.
Some
C'est
wildlings,
ça.
free folk, mistook Cotter for a crow.
Can't imagine why.
We tried to reason with them and, well, things got out of hand.
Out of hand? From the look of him, he was nearly killed. Point is, you don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Gaddard a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter. And when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire. No, we don't need to die for him.
Well, we've made it this far, haven't we?
Getting here was the easy part. The further north you go, the more likely you'll never come back.
It's just not worth it. Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south. With or without you, Garrett.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting something to eat. I won't go far.
Oh, don't be angry, Garrett. This isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
Why'd you even bring me here, Cotter? You said you'd take me to the North Grove.
Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her. And besides, I couldn't just leave her. I won't do that. Not again.
Then convince her to go with us. She's your sister.
Well, maybe she's right. Maybe you don't belong up here.
You don't mean that. So that's it. I can't head north without a guide.
I go where she goes. I'm sorry, Garrett.
Ah, l'image est bloquée. Ah ouais, bah c'est chez toi, 5. C'est chez toi, parce que sur mon gestionnaire de stream, tout va bien. Tout va très bien. Ah, peut-être que tu ne me vois plus. Peut-être que tu ne m'entends plus. Est-ce que c'est l'image, le son? Que l'image? Ah ok, c'est revenu. Ok, bon bah on reprend. Reprenons. Reprenons. Alors...
I wonder why she doesn't wear it.
Okay.
Wonder if she's ever seen an ice spider. Phew. Hope not.
Voilà, c'était la cabane qui servait à rien.
Whoa! Fucking hell.
Ah, dommage.
Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Elle va nous
Never
apprendre à
met a
chasser.
crow before. Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favor though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north.
Bonsoir Vipères, j'espère que tu vas bien.
Shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
I'm not a crow anymore. I left that life behind me.
Once a crow, always a crow. That's what they say, anyway. Don't frighten our dinner away.
Ah, que du bonheur. Ok. C'est magnifique ça. Ah non, oui, moi je veux essayer. Je veux essayer.
You're not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
I never miss.
Merde, elle s'en souviendra. Ça, c'est pas bon par contre. Allez, vas-y, rebouge encore un coup. Ah merde. Ok, je savais pas qu'il fallait rester appuyé maintenant.
I never miss.
Talia va pas être contente. Pourquoi Talia? Mais Talia, c'est... Non. Non. Ah bah leur boulot. Mais... Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette merde?
Maybe next time, Garrett.
C'est pas sa fiancée, Talia.
Since we don't have any food.
What's this?
Your dinner. It won't fill you up, but
bah écoute, j'ai appuyé sur R2 et j'ai pas vu le lock. Donc je l'ai lâché. Ça se loquait pas, donc je l'ai lâché.
You ever lost anyone, Garrett?
Ouais, mais je pense pas que c'est sa copine Talia.
Really cared about. Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again. Do you know what that's like?
I lost everything. My old life. My house. All I ever wanted was to fight for the Foresters.
This house, it was important to you.
They treated me like their own.
Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again.
Ok, la
Not
musique s'est
even
arrêtée
for
d'un
the
coup.
North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Ça revient.
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
So it is real then?
I didn't say that. But it might be. A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories. That the cold couldn't touch it. That it's safe, even in the dark of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope. And none of them ever returned.
Maybe they stayed there. Maybe they liked it.
Free folk never stay anywhere.
Ouais, on dirait qu'il y a un karaoké qui se prépare, je suis d'accord.
Cotter!
Sylvie! Harry! Get back!
Oh là. Ah, ils vont pas couper tout de suite. Mais non! Le karaoké de Total Meilleur. Ah ouais, effectivement. Ça aurait de la gueule, hein. Mais non.
Like the place.
This is definitely the place.
So, who are we dealing with exactly?
Pit fighters. 2 go in, 1 comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages. But 1 pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords.
Walking Dead.
If
Peut-être.
you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them.
You were a pit fighter. If they're anything like you, we'll be just
que du
fine.
Queen aussi. Ah ouais, exactement.
They are nothing
Exactement.
like me. These aren't soldiers. They're animals you unleash.
Mais c'est moi, il y a des têtes. Mais c'est quoi ça? Non mais attends. Mais qu'est-ce que c'est que ça, le chien se promène avec une main?
You did what?
Must make you feel.
Ah ouais, d'accord.
What the fuck? Trust me, you don't want to get involved.
Plus on avance dans le jeu... Non mais c'est de pire en pire. Ok. Ah ouais, d'accord. Il est mort lui là-bas? Il est mort ou pas lui? Ok. Alors.
Your friends have been busy.
Let's hope our heads don't end up here.
Oui, c'est God of War, c'est ça.
Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear. Or really any highborn pricks with lily white asses like you, little brother. I can handle this.
Oh, vous êtes horrible.
Oh, after you
On
then.
ne sait plus où donner de la tête. Ah. Oh là.
Well, if it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You don't want to be in here, little man. You best go back the way you came before I decide to eat you. I'll start with your eyeballs. Fucking juicy when they pop.
You sure you have room for me? You seem pretty well fed already.
Ça va pas être content.
My master only ever fed me when I won. I won a lot. Now, you've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away. 1.
Qu'est-ce que je fais? Tiens, allez hop.
I like this one.
Ah non, il va replay. C'est pas possible. Ah, le mec, il a aimé. Eh ben, j'ai parlé à tout le monde comme ça maintenant.
Is that a pit?
Yeah, some masters couldn't get enough of the fighting, so they built their own private pits, where things could get really nasty.
Alors moi, je veux voir ce qui se passe. C'est moi regarder. Ok, on voit rien. Ok, on peut pas regarder. Oui, il m'a pas pris la tête, effectivement. Oh, il y a des bugs de son, il y a des bugs de son.
That's Amaya.
Keep your cock in your pants, little brother. She's likely to chop it off.
Ok. Pourtant, j'ai pas vu de collection de queues.
Well, hello there.
Not many people get past the beast. You must need something very badly. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
I've come with an offer. I think it's one that'll interest you and your men.
If you wanted my interest,
c'est Game of Thrones, hein, d'un côté.
You wouldn't have shown up with her.
Amaya, please.
Please what? I had a friend once, the Basilisk, but she died a long time ago.
I earned my freedom.
You walked out on me. On all of us. Fighting side by side, you were goddesses of the pits.
C'est pas parti loin.
But when you're born trash, I guess you can't help going back to the gutter.
Enough! I didn't come to hear you bickering.
So, what is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast? My patience wears thin.
Sail with me to Westeros and do to my enemies what you do best. Slay them all and lay waste to their lands.
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters.
C'est ça.
Artists who paint in blood.
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed.
You're all free now. Free to do what you want.
Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore. Why would we follow anyone ever again?
You all excel at combat, but you know nothing until you've tasted the thrill of war. Waves of men crashing together. Blood and steel. In Westeros, they sing of our great warriors for thousands of years.
Oh merde, ils sont moins emballés.
The way I left was terrible, I know. But we were friends once. And could be again. Please, set aside your anger and listen to him.
You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are until we see you bleed.
You're gonna have to show them you can fight.
Ouais.
All right. Who?
La boule.
Who's the best you've got?
Ouais, c'est mieux.
His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast.
I've never seen him before.
Take a good look then. He's the man who's going to kill your boy.
I thought worse. And what do they call that scary one with the 2 axes and the skull tattoo back in Lease? What was it? Pestilence? Plague?
The Scourge.
Right. The Scourge. Anyway, he's dead.
Well, suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe? And your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight you.
Mon Dieu.
Thanks for noticing the beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
If I die in there.
Yeah? You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
Will you return to Westeros and kill as many Whitehills as you can?
No. I'll drink enough ale to drown a horse.
Hey! I need those!
Attends, l'autre il y a des armes et pas nous.
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
Ah d'accord. Non, il a pas d'armes l'autre.
You all see this cockless Westerosi?
Trop boule avec son pull d'alcoolique.
Like our
Totalement.
masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me. Let me show you how we dance in Marine.
That's lovely. You know why I kill a man? So he's dead and I'm alive. Let's get this over with.
Choose a weapon and try not to die.
Ah, c'est à moi de choisir l'arme.
Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the
Oula.
best fighter win.
Combat de
The
titan.
best would be me.
Oula.
Here, use this.
Mais donne-moi ça. Ah, l'arme de Vega. Il dansera moins bien maintenant.
That's no weapon
Le
worthy
crochet. Donne-moi le crochet. Vas-y.
You won't be so lucky this time.
Hate to tell you, but that wasn't luck.
Oh, je le sens mal.
Are you ready, Westerosi? This is gonna hurt. Yours will be a beautiful death. Isn't that something you'd like to say? Hear that, boy? We cannot let the crowd go wanting.
I think I can, actually.
For that you die slow.
Last chance, Westeros.
Ah ouais. Totalement.
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy. Westerosi! Don't hold back!
Don't intend to!
Look at this terrified board! He fears his end!
Machette, crochet du gauche, coup de pied, percute. Negan, non, quand même pas. Non mais il continue de... Mais c'est pas possible. Merde. Voilà. Ça va le calmer un petit peu. Ah non, toujours pas. Toujours pas. Ils vont nous demander de le tuer ou de l'épargner. Moi je suis quand même pour le tuer. Vu qu'ils aiment bien le sang et tout. On les aura dans notre poche. Comment ça épargne? Tu te fous de ma gueule? Ah, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Tu vois, bah, il a plus de jambes, il est plus utile, hein. Il peut plus danser maintenant. Bon, allez, on va l'épargner.
Let him go! Where I come from, we don't kill people for sport!
On lui donne la main ou on lui donne un coup de pied? Coup de pied. Alors j'ai un pied. Coup de pied. Ok, tout le monde coup de pied. Allez, coup de pied, coup de pied, coup de pied. Bah Vipères, même si tu dis la main, il est trop tard. Ça fera 2 contre 1.
The masters who once held your chairs decided who lived and who died. But as you can see, I'm not here to be your master.
Coup de boule, ça a déjà été fait.
I chose you for a reason. You're true warriors. Warriors I admire and respect. You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment. Fight with me, and it won't just be for sport. You'll fight for a higher purpose. To save innocents and murder the guilty. If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
GG. GG, alors c'était ouf. Bah ouais, mais ils me l'ont pas proposé, le deuxième coup de boule.
What are those things? Oh, God, over here! Over here!
Ah ouais, direct, ils nous mettent... Ouais, je le sens mal, le tronc d'arbre. Ça ne meurt pas! Ok.
Get it! Help Sylvie! Fuck! Why won't they die?
We need fire! It's the only way!
Oh! Fucking hell!
Mais c'est pas possible. La tête. Ah non, merde. La jambe. Ah voilà, c'est mieux.
Oh!
Bien sûr que si, je suis visé. Mais il y a toujours un temps de latence au moment où ils affichent les cibles et le moment où tu peux bouger en fait.
We make for the North Grove. We need to stick together.
I hope you're right about this, Garrett.
Ah bah ouais, les mecs ils avaient déjà de l'alcool sur eux. Ça doit être des alcooliques dans la vraie vie, je crois. Oh là. Je la sens mal celle-là. Oh non.
Your Grace. You're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you? Certainly you've been here before.
You looked rather confused when you came in. As if you didn't know where you were.
On lui dit la vérité. Allez hop.
I'd like to think we can be honest with one another. However, you're quite the curiosity, aren't you?
Jalouse.
You profess to be loyal to the crown, yet you're not very loyal to Lady Marjorie.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy. Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaiden? One can never tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists.
On va la brosser dans le sens du poil. Hein.
It only matters what you think, Your Grace.
Don't try my patience.
Oh merde.
Insincerity will only make matters worse for you. I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet, Lucan tells me you invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party. How exactly did that happen? It can't have been easy. Or at least it shouldn't have been.
I forced a friend to help me.
Is that right? Then you're not above using people to get what you want. Good. Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck
Comment
for
ça,
what?
bien?
It all seems rather careless, considering the consequences.
My family is still very much at risk, Your Grace. It was crucial I attend.
Your family. Sometimes that's a convenient lie we tell ourselves. When I suspect your issue with Lord Andros played a part in it. You've been such a busy little handmaiden. I assume Lady Marjorie knew nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
I have before, Your Grace. And I would again.
You are resourceful, aren't you? Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for ignorance, but now I see there's more to you. You're a cunning girl, and perhaps you can help me.
Your Grace?
You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion. I need you to speak with him before the trial begins. I want to know who he intends to call as a witness on his behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown, for which we will all be grateful.
I would be happy to, Your Grace.
It won't be easy. Tyrion is devious.
Ouais,
You'll have to hide your intentions, otherwise he'll tell you nothing. You may prove to be a useful little bird to me, assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Ah, ça va être chaud.
I never liked the man anyway. And I doubt anyone will miss him.
Trahidor. Bah non, mais Tyrion ne peut plus rien nous apporter, il est en prison. Donc je suis obligé de faire ce qu'elle dit en fait. Un petit peu. Parce que là c'est la dernière carte en fait, Cersei. Même si c'est une connasse.
I don't know. That was a rousing speech you gave, little brother. But who knows how much they heard.
They say your homeland is fat
Ah,
and
la boule.
prosperous.
Il saigne plus
An
la boule.
orchard ripe for plucking.
Take what we want and kill anyone who stands in our way.
There's no spoils without victory.
Don't worry about that.
Oui, il peut m'apporter des problèmes, c'est
Victory
vrai.
is all we know.
I'll show them their beds.
I'll be there in a moment. Go on.
Glad you made it.
What choice did I have? You humiliated me for all to
Pas
see.
très content.
Denied me of an honorable death. So I must find it in Westeros.
Il vient, mais lui il vient pour mourir en fait, hein. Il vient pas pour se battre.
Vesco wasn't exaggerating.
Malcolm, you're here.
And you found your soldiers. Anrath will be glad of your return. You came through for them. Just as I knew you would.
What does Daenerys want from you?
She has a mission for me.
Comme elle faisait dans Fall Guys. Ouah, c'est pas bien.
I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne. Imagine what
Bah
an
voilà, la
ally she'd
bande de
be to
Friends
House
est au complet.
Forrester if she
Ouais, c'est un peu
succeeds.
ça.
Living here has made a better man of you, nephew.
There's nothing I can say to make you change your mind.
I've made my decision. You are your father's son, Asher. For all your differences, he would be proud. I'll send a raven ahead to Ironrath to let Roderick know you sail for Westeros with, sellswords. My thoughts will be with you in the fight to come.
Ça va être un drôle de combat. Dig donc.
Asher. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice. Casting off!
J'ai bien répondu. Hein.
Take this. It'll help loosen his tongue.
Ah, c'est tout de suite.
But be
Oh mon
careful.
dieu.
He's a tricky little bastard. If
Ah,
he
ça
figures
va être
out
chaud.
who sent you, he'll tell you nothing. I'll be listening to every word you say.
Oh là là. Bah déjà, t'arrives avec du vin, il va se douter qu'il y a quelque chose. Hein.
I ask for brawn, they send me a handmaiden.
Oh là là.
Well, you're here. You might as well come in. Let me guess. Your family is in grave danger, and you've come seeking my help?
En tout cas, faut pas aller droit au
Not
but.
that I'd be of much use to you. As you can see, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage.
I really must speak with you, Lord Tyrion.
Clearly. You're here, aren't you? At least you brought wine. And you didn't even have to hide it. Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial. You don't expect me to drink alone, do you? They never let anyone in to see me. And I've grown tired of talking to myself.
I suppose I'll have just a
Des signes comme ça, le garde ne saura
True
rien.
girl of the North.
Ah, il nous écoute, le garde.
Some things are worth dying for.
Ouais, infini de pictancer, c'est pas possible.
Why are you here? It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black Cells.
Merde.
Willingly.
I've been worried about you, Lord Tyrion.
Oh, have you? You may be the only person in all of King's Landing who doesn't want to see my head.
Comment ça, croix? Bah non. Mais non.
You and Podrick. I have to admit.
T'es fou si je dis
I've
ça.
always admired your honesty, but I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine. This is all a ruse, isn't it?
Ah merde.
Sorry?
You're coming here. We both know you have an ulterior motive. You've come to set me free. It's the perfect plan. No one would suspect it of you.
I'm afraid not, unfortunately.
Unfortunate for us both. So, tell me. Cersei sent you, didn't she?
Oh là là.
I know I'm not wrong. The truth, Mira. No more lies.
She left me no choice.
She never does. At least
Autant
you
vendre la
have the
mèche, hein.
courage
Il
to
sait
tell
très
me
bien.
the truth.
I told you not to run your mouth.
Oh mais il est chiant, c'est la première fois.
Stupid girl.
Ah, attends.
You're acting a fool.
Let me handle this. We're not done talking.
You heard the girl. Go.
Imp.
Ouais, il est un
What
peu
did
comme
my
moi en fait.
sister expect you would learn?
Who will testify on your behalf?
She's using you, and will continue to do so, until you no longer prove useful.
Merde.
It's not as if I could refuse her.
Cersei is not someone to be trifled with. And what would Lady Marjorie make of your new friendship with my sister?
C'est clair.
Doubt she'd be pleased. Assuming she doesn't dismiss you immediately.
To be honest, I don't care what Lady Marjorie thinks of me.
I thought you were smarter than that. Without her protection, you're in a very precarious position.
What should I tell Cersei?
She knows the answer better than anyone. No one will testify for me. She's already seen to that. That is the truth of it. Not that it will help you.
I have to tell her something.
Then lie. I intend to call Sansa, Varys, Jaime. Give her a list of names and be done with it.
De toute façon, il n'y avait pas de nom.
You're wasting my time. Out! Now!
I wish you well, Lady Mira. Be careful who you trust.
Bon, moi, il nous a dit la vérité, mais elle nous croira jamais, quoi. Ah, ça fait un bail qu'on n'a pas été ici. Ah ouais, d'accord.
Must you leave?
Sorry, didn't mean to wake you.
On a loupé une scène.
Did you?
Neither did you.
We haven't slept much at all these last few weeks. I hope you don't have any regrets. About this. About us.
I've never felt more certain about anything.
I'm glad.
C'est du sure rien.
With all that's happened.
Qu'est-ce qu'il dit? Non, je suis pas deg. Je dis juste qu'on aurait dû arriver 8 heures avant dans ce lieu, c'est tout.
Now that we what we are.
We enjoy what we have, for as long as we can.
I plan to.
Roderick?
Bravo, Ripley. Oh, en plus, ça y est.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were alone.
Good morning, Talia.
Oh, no.
Hello, Elena. Oh, I didn't realize you two were... I mean, I didn't realize she was...
Talia, what's so important?
It's just, this is urgent, Roderick.
Elle a déjà vu pire. Ouais, effectivement, elle a déjà vu pire.
It's all right. I can go. You two need to speak. I'll see you soon, I hope.
All right, I'm listening.
Après, c'est pour voir de la pâte à modeler s'entrelacer, c'est vrai.
I was having nightmares.
C'est pas faux.
So I
Go on, Talia.
went back there. To the grove. And someone was there.
What do you mean?
Look.
Genre, eux, ils ne pouvaient pas quitter la pièce plus tôt. Ouais, c'est totalement vrai. Non, mais ils voulaient faire de la mise en scène. Faut que l'épisode dure.
This is a report. How many fighting men we have? Where Griff and the Whitehall garrison are being held. It even talks about Elena.
J'ai même pas vu ce qui se passe du
It's
coup.
everything. I couldn't believe it. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Talia, where did you get this?
The man I saw, he stashed it in the knothole of an old stump. Like he'd done it before.
Talia, I need to know who it was.
He's like family, Roderick. But it doesn't matter. He's a traitor. He endangered our house. You have to deal with him like you would any other man.
Qui est le traître?
I'm sure he had his reasons. But no reason is good enough.
It's your duty to tell me. And mine to pass judgment.
Just promise me you'll kill him, Roderick. Anyone who would betray us like this deserves to die.
Mais dis-moi qui c'est.
Asking you as your sister.
Ah bah, moi, je promets.
Him pay.
Ouais, on va le faire payer, t'inquiète.
I give you my word, Talia.
Merde, je vous ai pas demandé votre avis. Ouais, déjà, elle chante mal. Elle avait cassé ma radio la dernière fois.
Come with me. He's in the Great Hall.
Faudrait déjà qu'ils mettent quelque chose sur le dos avant de descendre dans le grand hall. C'est Judas. C'est qui Judas? C'est pas Roland? Roland? Ah. Et ils font le suspense jusqu'au bout. Hein. Putain, c'est un Garros. Y a pas de Garros. Non, pas Roland Garros. Il y a Andros. Il y a Roland, mais il n'y a pas Roland Andros. Alors, qui c'est? Non, c'est une fille. Ah, j'ai cru que c'était sa femme.
My lord, you scared the bloody daylights out.
Ok, c'est Roland.
What's that?
You tell me.
You don't scare me, Roderick.
Oh, faut
I've
tuer.
known you since you were a boy. You sold your loyalty like some whore on the street. My loyalty has
jouer des
always
grosses
been to
bottes et
this
tout.
house, but you've been too damn blind to see it.
Now, what I didn't see is that you were a traitor.
Ah, yeah.
You pushed me to this, Roderick. You brought it upon yourself.
You're blaming me for what you did.
I'm telling you what you need to hear. I rose through the ranks because I knew when to ignore orders from men unfit to give them. Look at you, Roderick. You're weak. You're weak. Just like Ethan was.
Ah ouais, il est
Making
weak, comme
Duncan
John.
his sentinel.
Ethan was a boy.
Ethan was a fool. And you've been making fool choices too, since the day you crawled off that corpse cart. Kissing Lud's ring when you knew we had to show strength. Going to High Point without any soldiers, despite my every warning. Hell, you even managed to get Arthur killed.
Enough, Royland!
You've had every opportunity to save this family, but you've squandered them all. Your father would be ashamed. Hate me for it, but it's the bloody truth.
For all your counsel, all your talk, you're nothing but a fucking craven.
Says the man who survived the Red Wedding by playing dead.
The only thing that matters is that you swore an oath to obey.
I swore to your father. I'd swear to Asher if he were here. But you're a cripple who can barely hold a sword. Asher knows how to act.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Finally showing some spine.
Roderick, it's Griff. He's gone.
Somebody
c'est lui qui l'a
set
libéré.
him free. Was this your doing? They were going to ambush you at the trade. I just saved your life.
But Ryan...
Royland, how could you?
This was his doing. Just sentence me and be done with it.
Et non, mais c'est parce qu'ils ont commencé le
Roderick,
plan
you promised.
sur ses bottes et tout.
Kill me.
Oh, on le tue.
And Asher dies too.
On le tue.
Please, Roderick.
What do you mean? I know Lud's plans. Spare my life.
C'est vrai qu'elle vient avec sa mère.
I'll tell you everything.
Ah.
Perhaps we should hear him out.
He's only saying that to save himself.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
You must decide, my lord.
You must be loving this, Duncan.
Ah.
Believe me, I'm not.
On fait quoi? Alors 5, il veut qu'on l'épargne. Ok. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait de ce traître? Qu'est-ce qu'il pourrait nous apprendre en fait? Vraiment. En plus, il y a Asher qui va arriver. Ah ouais, c'est vrai, il y a elle. Ouais, c'est vrai, c'est vrai. Je pense que t'as raison. On va l'épargner.
I'll spare your life. Now talk.
Au moins pour avoir la scène de la pâte à modeler après. Oh, ah ouais, c'est vrai, il y a elle.
Mira cost Luddy's army.
J'espère qu'elle va pas écrire une chanson sur la traîtrise de son frère.
He's going to ambush Asher the moment he makes landfall.
No!
You must protect Asher. Protect the true lord of this house.
Take this traitor away.
Get your hands off me! What Royland said. We have to warn Asher.
We can't, not if he's at sea.
Envoyer des pigeons.
What do we do?
Prepare the horses.
We're gonna defend my brother.
Comment ça, croix? Je pense que ça sert même plus à rien de rester ici, hein. En plus, c'est mort.
Smell that? We're almost there, Wesker. Let's have a look.
Ah, mais ils sont déjà en train de se battre sur le bateau. Mais c'est pas possible.
They listen to you. Barely. But what happens if your lord brother decides he's the one in charge once we're at Ironrath? Do you expect them to follow his orders? Or will it be you commanding them? They don't know him. A lord sounds an awful lot like a master.
Roderick. He's the lord of the house, and he's been bred for it.
I understand, but these men and women have journeyed here to follow you, not him.
Oh, you'll see when you meet him. Doesn't matter if he can't fight like he used to. All men learn to love Roderick.
C'est ça, échauffement, étirement.
That's odd. Port's quiet. No guards. Hardly any ships.
Maybe they're all off fighting one of your king's wars.
Could be.
Or could be we'll have a fight on our hands. I'll let the others know.
Right.
Tout ça à cause de ce traître.
Couldn't be easy, could it?
Allez, on veut savoir là. Ça peut être le final tout de suite, je pense. Oh, la boule est avec nous.
This is Westeros.
Ugly and small.
Fucking freezing too.
I said you'd be paid. I never said you'd be warm.
Ah. Oh bah tout va bien en fait.
Asher, thank the gods you've made it back.
I brought you an army, brother. Hope you're ready
Une
for a
armée de
fight.
20 personnes, bon. C'est pas ouf.
Lord
Hein.
knows you're coming. He sent men to intercept you. We need to
Ouais, il a
hurry.
l'air sobre, effectivement. Pour l'instant, ouais.
Been stuck on a boat for weeks. Could use a good fight.
What?
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
Get that gate open!
Oh mon dieu. Oh non, c'est lui en plus.
It's been a while since I killed any White Hills.
Ah non, ils vont pas péter la boule. Pas tout de suite. On en a besoin.
It won't go farther!
Asher, you have to get out of there.
Looks like it's up to us.
Asher! Raise the gate! They've got us outnumbered! Oh, shit! We have to get out of here!
Ah merde, non, faut pas lever la porte. Hein. Non, non, faut qu'ils restent derrière, les mecs. On est en train de perdre toute notre armée de 20 personnes. Putain, il est content.
The gate will fall without one of us holding it. One of us has to stay!
Merde, qui doit rester? Qui doit rester? Ah ah! Asher? Je pense, ouais, Asher. C'est avec Roderick, je pense qu'on ira pas loin. Je sais pas. Ah, je sais pas. Bon, allez, Asher. Asher? Bon, allez, Asher.
Asher! Come on! Don't you dare leave me, Asher! I came all this way for you!
Oh non, pas goodbye my brother, goodbye my friend. Oh, merci.
Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice. Go!
You bastard!
Wesker.
You're fucking leaving me? What the fuck am I supposed to do? I came here for you! We're supposed to fight together, always!
Kill every last one of these fuckers. Start with him.
Exactement.
Rip their fucking hearts out!
Ah, dommage. On y était presque. Bah non. Pas du tout. Les bugs de son. Il n'est peut-être pas encore mort. Quand même. Quand même. C'est fini? Mais non. Ok. Alors, vous et 63,4% n'avez pas essayé de poignarder Ramsay Snow. D'un côté, c'est normal. Vous et 61,5% avez épargné Changlan. Ok. Ah, moi je l'aurais tué. Vous et 37% avez dit à Tyrion que Cersei vous avait envoyé. Ok. Il n'y en a pas beaucoup qui sont francs. Vous et 42% avez choisi d'emprisonner le traître. Ok, moi je l'aurais buté. Vous et 39,5% avez choisi Asher. Ok. Ok. Voilà, c'était nos choix. John Neige. C'est vrai, John Neige, c'est vrai qu'il a survécu. Mais ça se termine comme ça, quoi. Il n'y a même pas prochainement... C'est certainement après, je crois. Ouais, bah voilà. Itac, c'est court cet épisode quand même. C'était très court par rapport aux autres qui durent à peu près 2 heures. 1 heure de plus même, peut-être, pour certains. Après, j'ai peut-être fait des choix un peu expéditifs du coup. C'est pas le dernier épisode. Non, c'est pas le dernier, il y en a 6. Il y a 6 épisodes. Ouais, encore un. Et puis ce sera la fin du jeu. Donc, bon, on va attendre que le générique passe et puis on verra ce qui nous attend dans le prochain. Peut-être que je le streamerai demain, déjà le prochain, directement, comme ça on aura fini Game of Thrones. Demain, ici, il y a la démo de Cash, Melody of Memory, que je pourrais streamer, possiblement. On verra. On verra si je suis d'humeur. Peut-être avant Game of Thrones ou après, je sais pas encore. Il n'y a pas moyen de... On peut passer le générique et voir ce qui nous attend. Pas du tout. Ok, il n'y a même pas dans le prochain épisode. Ok. Ok. Ah si, peut-être maintenant. Alors, s'il met des bons jeux... Si tu parles de Guilty Gear et toutes ces conneries-là, non merci. Voilà. C'est bizarre, il n'y a même pas eu un dans le prochain épisode. Ok, bon. À mon avis, c'est mal barré pour le prochain épisode. Hein. À mon avis, ça va être très expéditif. C'est chaud, quoi, quand même. Non, c'est pas à partir d'aujourd'hui, couvre-feu, Eva Play, c'est samedi, le 17. Attends, on est combien, là? Enfin, on est quand? On est mercredi. Ouais, c'est ça, c'est à partir de samedi le couvre-feu. Il me semble, hein. Donc voilà, bah c'était Game of Thrones. En tout cas, merci d'avoir suivi ce petit stream. Ce qui va se passer là maintenant pour ceux qui veulent un peu de Fall Guys, là tout de suite, là maintenant. Je vous invite en partie si ça vous intéresse. Et si vous voulez, demain, Game of Thrones, 6e épisode. Et donc encore merci d'avoir regardé. Et je vous dis à demain. Et salut tout le monde.